easy go.
What's up, everybody? Henry from Fun Game Reviews coming to you guys to bring you a how to counter landslide video. As you guys know, I am reading all my comments on all the videos on how to counter specific heroes. So I am reading which ones you guys want me to bring up next and continue to make as many videos according to what you guys definitely need. I know that hero aids will never end, like never end. So let's get right into it, guys. We are going to be discussing how to actually counter landslide. Number one, the very easiest way to do it is just take a bunch of heroes that fly, and that's it. That is literally it. You don't have to do nothing else. So, like, say, Enchantress, Arcane Caster, you can do Storm Rider, you can do Hydrasaur, Saphrex. I mean, you can use a full fly team to wreck Wolf and Landslide. Technically, you guys can also do another way, like similar to what I'm about to show you guys. So kind of just use whatever you use in your lineup. So this is something in my example as to what I may be using in my setup. Okay, so. Let's go ahead. We're gonna use one of our players, Gormayski. Let's go ahead and attack him. You guys can see what he has. So literally, the nice thing is you guys gotta remember that when you guys fight landslides, as long as you're dropping two heroes, literally as long as you're dropping two heroes and not three, you have a very high chance of killing him. Okay, just to recommend, just as a reminder, some of the attacks that I may do, don't follow them by heart, because if you guys follow them by heart, it will more than likely not work for every different scenario you guys have. Okay, so literally, let's go ahead and commence. Like for me, this is what I like to do. I kind of start off with, like, say, Toxic Shaman Pangoli. So let's kind of make it so that you can force the kill. Like, normally I like to drop on the landslide side due to the fact that landslide does not move. Right? You can, like, you have that bigger aerial attack here just because landslide does not charge against you. He doesn't even move. As long as you only have two heroes down, you guys can see, like, he doesn't move. You're basically killing him while he's kind of standing there. You know what I mean? And then, like, this is another thing. So let's just pretend like I allow my heroes to die. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop attacking. I'm trying to make it so that I don't actually kill all his heroes. I want to purposely not kill everything. So that, you know, when my heroes die, this is what I'm gonna do. This is a really great way to, like, lure landslide. So you guys can see, look, I purposely let my guys die so that he has heroes left. So you guys take your bastion and drop it in the corner. Look at that. Because he drops and tries to punt and do like that thing on the bastion that's flying, nothing happens. Literally nothing happens. So you guys can have it so all your mercenaries start attacking landslide, and literally you can see that everything that's dropping off of the bastion will straight up go against that landslide. That's one really nice counter to it. Like, I always try to drop towards that side, specifically because it just seems easier. You have that extra amount of space, so that you can drop your heroes and not worry about luring every single monster on the defending side. You know, that's kind of how I see it. So I mean, yeah, you can do air. Yeah, you can do like the way I just did it. Basically, allow your two heroes to die. If you guys use, like, the revive team lineup to make it so you can come back and attack, similar to mine, that could totally work. And then, like, let's just say for fun, you guys can, if you guys can actually plow through it, you guys have, like, +3 tyrant brands in every single thing possible. Like, the next thing I would say is you want to bring in your nukes, right? So, like, when I say nukes, you can do, like, say, Pangoli, let's say you want to use Demon Slayer. Let's pretend that Landslide's the furthest one away. Um, or at least do this, like you guys have other options as well. So let me show you like other ways to do it too. So it doesn't really matter what you guys have. You guys can make it so that, let's just say, like, you wanted a Abyss Demon to just tank and hold Landslide while the rest of your heroes go kill everything. Like, you can do that too. You know what I mean? You can do that too. So we'll go ahead and wait it out real quick, and then we'll go ahead and test it out again, where we just drop specific heroes, and then we'll try that again momentarily. All right, so let's go ahead. Training grounds. Okay, so here's another way. Okay, you guys can kind of make it so that you drop your first two, and then like your third one, you want to drop it as close as possible to it. So let's just say you have this guy, and then you drop this guy close. Okay, think about it like that. As long as you're dropping it as close to like landslide as possible, and you make it so that you make landslide focus your air units, that basically will force him to go chase him down. I know some of you guys are like probably confused and like, what? How did he make it so that the Bastion did it? Remember, on the third hero, literally, you have to kind of think about aggro, okay, guys? You guys got to think about the aggro, and you're kind of thinking, okay, how did he just do that? Basically, you guys have to understand, it depends on how close you are to the hero and which one is landslide targeting first. You guys know I purposely dropped my Pangoli and Toxic Shaman super far away, specifically so that landslide cannot target them yet. They basically will target them if they are closer. Okay, I gave you guys just that as an example. I mean, you can kind of do it other ways too. Like if you want to do tank versus tank, you can kind of do that as well. So like if you had a tank in your lineup, you can actually make it so that the tank will basically fight the tank. Just hold the tank off while you're basically making the rest of your army just like annihilate the base. You know what I mean? So you guys can actually do that too. So let me see if I can do this real quick. Um, I can use a quick example just to showcase it a little bit. Instead of using Pangola, let's go ahead and use like Wolf for example. Okay, I'm just changing it out real quick just so you guys can see an example of how it would look. But yeah, like remember, it's all about how close you are. That's it, right? Okay, that's literally it. All right, so let's go ahead and assault here. So another one that some people do. Okay, so like we'll go ahead, drop this guy and drop this guy over here, and then let's just go ahead and drop Wolf right there. So Wolf can basically tank like all that. You basically just know that landslide will target whoever is as close to him as possible. Because I know some people, when I've seen people drop, like sometimes in like Guild Clash, I've seen some people like that are actually attacking me when I had landslide. Like you can definitely see that they don't do it right. They actually struggle. Like whenever landslide pops on them, they're popping down on their like most important heroes. You can definitely tell that they're struggling on how to drop. You guys can see like because he's right there. I'm targeting from the furthest away. Landslide is not a problem whatsoever for any of my heroes because look at that. I just had the wolf just annihilate him from like a big distance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you guys can kind of control your output. I mean, you can either control him by tanking him in a certain place. You can tank him. You can use your air like Bastion or air units or whatever. You force him to waste his fortitude on you by just dropping it close by to him, where you can either drop a tank, you can drop an air unit, you can drop your Bastion, and literally no damage, no effect, nothing happens to any of those things. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that this really helps you guys kind of understand how to counter landslide. I mean, for those of you guys who obviously know, enlightened landslide is a lot harder to kill. Like really, for new players, like doing it the way I did it, like just have it where you have a wolf, you have tank versus tank, and you just tank them off to the side, or like to the left corner, right corner, whatever, like to a corner of the map, so he doesn't impact any of your other heroes, while you drop all the other heroes at the opposite corner. So that you can basically walk through the base. That's kind of how you kind of deal with it. Because if you kind of go face on and try to just kill landslide, like say Guild Clash for example, you guys will use too much time and barely kill anything because you're going to be like all your heroes are focused solely on killing landslide. So yeah, guys, you guys can either make it so you guys obliterate him as quickly as possible if you guys know the hero aid setup on that landslide isn't perfect, or if like more dodgy, whatever, you can just make it so tank versus tank, stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you guys enjoy. This is Henry from Fun Game Reviews. Peace out. Have a good one, everybody.